This is AS Pure Mathematics Notes. We are in Unit 2 and this then is 2.5 division of polynomials. In the previous video we just did some long division revision and so now we're going to do the actual division. So we're trying to divide this here by this. So we set it up then as our long division. So we're dividing x plus 2 into 2x cubed minus 3x squared minus 9x plus 10. Here goes. X times what gives me 2x cubed. That's going to be 2x squared. We then do 2x squared times this. 2x squared times x gives us 2x cubed. 2 times plus 4x squared. And then subtract these to get my remainder. This take away this cancels. This take away this. Just be careful. So it's minus 3x squared take away plus 4x squared. So it's minus 7x squared. And like our regular long division, we're now dividing this into this. X times what gives me this. It's going to be minus 7x. I then do minus 7x times the x plus 2. So it's minus 7x squared minus 14x, and I'm bringing down my minus 9x. I do the same as before, I subtract. This gives this, that cancels, it gives me 0. Minus 9 minus minus 14 gives me then a 5x, and I bring down my plus 10. 5x plus 10, x times what gives me 5x, that's going to be plus 5. X plus 2 times by the 5 gives me 5x, 2 times the 5 plus 10, and we subtract and we get no remainder. That means this must have been a factor of this cubic equation, and that's in our long division of polynomials. Let's take a look then at example 2. This one's a quartic expression, so we're dividing 2x plus 1 divided into 10x to the power 4 plus 13x cubed minus 2x squared minus 5x minus 1. 2x times what gives me 10x to the power 4? Well, the 2 to the 10 is going to give me a 5, and it's going to be then x cubed. So 5x cubed. This then times this, 10x to the power 4. The idea is we should always get what's equal here, and then this times this is 5x cubed. Subtract this and then bring down my next term. This take away this disappears. This take away this gives me 8x cubed, and I bring down my minus 2x squared. 2x into this, so it's going to be 4x squared. 4x squared times this gives me 8x cubed plus 4x squared. I subtract this, take away this, disappears. Minus 2x squared minus plus gives me minus 6x squared minus 5x. 2x into this gives me minus 3x. This times this, minus 6x squared. 1 times this, minus 3x. This take away this disappears. Minus 5 minus minus 3 gives me minus 2x minus 1. And then this into this is then going to be minus 1. And if I do the minus 1 then times by that, I get minus 2x minus 1. So again, that must have been a factor. Just one wee thing before we do finish. Say for example this had no squared term. It makes life a lot easier for us if we still leave the gap then for the square term. So we would write 10x to the power 4 plus 13x cubed plus 0x squared minus 5x minus 1. It's just a good wee trick to have in your armory. for if there's a term missing in the middle, still leave the space for it, because whenever we're doing the division through, those terms do end up appearing.